Hey everyone, hello, it's Isaiah. I'm live with a bunch of with my tarot. So if you want to have a card for you, just send me your. Sorry, I'm confused. Just tell me you want a card, and I will pull one for you from the Lightseer's Tarot deck. But I'm also here because I've had this song in my head today. I am doing a lot of different things today. I am packing my house because I'm leaving and my husband is leaving as well. So basically, we're emptying the house and cleaning up and tidying everything. And there's a lot after a summer of all the family being here. Facebook user that wants a card and says, yes, please, with the hands like this. I need your name. So you've got two options. You mean the comments inside the comment, or you can just give a restream to tell me your name, and that's once and for all, and you can get it above or below the video. You will find the link for that. So yeah, I'm doing a bunch of things, and one of the things is I am now I've kind of finalized the summit, the in the way summit details and everything. So the song that I've got in my head, Wendy, sorry, I will put a card for you in just a minute. I've got this song in my head and I need to share it with you because it gets annoying. So it might seem or something, but this is the song that has been glued in my head for most of the day. So singing live on Facebook, go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. So basically, I've got this thing. It's called Women Lighting the Way. Oh, no, sorry, not that. This is a complete mistake of me sharing, and I can't unshare it. Okay, so, sorry again. I've got this thing. It's called the Women Lighting the Way Summit, and it's a free summit for you to attend. And I feel like in the song that it's really, really big, and I need to, tell it to the mountain, over the hills and everywhere, because it needs to be. These women need to be seen, and you who are watching this video right now, you need to see and to listen to these stories because they are life-changing, and the whole thing is incredible, if I say so myself. We've recorded our talk with my co-founder and bestie, Chris Wallace, and we're even amazed at our own talk, but we're even more amazed at other talks. So, Wendy, let me pull a card for you. If you are not an attendee at the Women Lighting the Way Summit, go and register and give yourself the incredible gift of being an attendee at this summit. It's free and it's next week. So if you're up for that, just find the link above, below the video, in the comments, sign up. And if you are already an attendee, well then, even better, share it with your friends, your family, your sisters, your mothers, your daughters. We need more women's stories. So, sorry, Wendy, let's go. Just for the people that I've never pulled tarot card for, so I don't do predictive tarot, so I don't have a clue about your future, because I strongly believe that we are creators of our own lives, and so the future is not set in stone, and it's for you to create. What I do is I do energetic, intuitive tarot, and I can sense the energy that is around, that is available for you to harness and to work with. So, Wendy, here we go. So you got a cup card. So the cups are one of the minor arcana of the tarot. They are connected with the element of water and with everything that flows, namely our emotions. So it's all about the emotional aspect of our lives and how we deal with it. So the 5 is a transition number. It's the number of change and movement. And you can see here that we have this lady. So let me put some more light on it. So we have this lady, and she is not happy, right? She is looking at this bowl that is in the ground, and you can see her energy is depleting her, and it's going into the ground, and it's kind of she's shooting herself into the ground. So you might feel, oh, this is a sad card for me. But hey, no, it's a card that says, hey, you've got a choice. Can you see behind her? What is there behind her? It's the absolutely amazing, incredibly infinite sky with the beautiful stars, with so many possibilities, with so much beauty available to her. And what is she looking at? The past. She is choosing to not look at beauty, to not look at the future. She's choosing to allow this depletion. So this card for me is always an invitation to change perspective and to make a different choice. You might be feeling sad or be in grief or in some kind of not a happy situation, but up to a certain extent, you have a choice to let go of that and turn your gaze somewhere else and give your energy somewhere else and let go of past trauma. Realize that past trauma is past. So that's the invitation for you, Wendy. I hope it makes some sense. Mel wants a card. Hey, Mel. If anyone else wants a card from the Light Series deck tarot, just give me your name in the comments and I will pull a card for you. Chris, I might pull a card for you even if you don't ask one. I love being called Mom. I feel like 70 years old. But I'll do it anyway. Hi, Bills. So, Mel. There we go. Mel, you've got another supposedly sad card, or you know, one of those dark cards in the tarot that sometimes oh, I'm glad it resonates, Wendy. It's literally about making a different choice. And I'm not just to be specific, Wendy, I am not undermining your potential grief or sadness, right? This is not what I'm saying. Grief is real and sadness is real, but it's time to let go of that and look at the sky. So, sorry, I got distracted. Mel, so you got a card from the Swords, and the Swords is also linked with the element of air and with everything in our life that is of the thoughts and brains and all this the mind situation, which is sometimes mostly in our modern society kind of taking over. So you got the Five of Swords, so another five. So five again is the number of change and of transition. So it's it's the middle between 1 and 10. So it's kind of this place where everything is in between. So the Five of Swords is a card that you can see how this guy here it's doing his head in. Can you see it? Can you see he's holding his head and he's not happy about it? So he's kind of lost in his thoughts, completely lost in his thoughts. So lost that in fact he doesn't see that there's another part of himself that is over there. And this part might be a happy part or a sad part, but he's so lost into his own thoughts, his own maybe grief once again. I don't know. It seems like a griefy day. And there is a questioning around, are you seeing reality here, or are you lost in a fantasy that is a sad fantasy or an unhappy one? But again, is it reality? And are you maybe denying the lesson that is in your life at this moment? So Mel, I feel like you need to, how can I put this? Not you need, because I don't want to say you need, because I don't know, maybe that, but I would think, I sense that it would be interesting or important to think about where in your life are you holding resentment towards yourself or towards other people, And how can you let go of that? Because this is all in your head and it's in the past. So there's an invitation to see the light again here. You see this light there. And he doesn't. So there is a lesson there. There's a lesson in the past that you need to learn, but also where are you holding resentment and can you let go of it? So yeah, a journal around that, around resentment and places or moments in your life you were not very happy either with other people or with yourself. And once you're clear about this thing that is holding you back, and that's all now it's all in your head because it's in the past, so it doesn't exist anymore and you have no power over it. Let it go. And I'm not gonna say okay. I hope it resonates, Mel. Tell me if it does. Bills, I know it's respect, but I'm French, and in French, it it sounds old for me to be called ma'am, but I'm old, so that's all right. I can make peace with that. Let me have a card for you. If anyone else wants a card from the Lights Heroes Tarot deck by the amazing Chris Ann, just tell me your name in the comments and say you want a card, and poof, I'm putting a card for you. So Bills and the rest of you, if you are not an attendee at the incredible Women Lighting the Way Summit, please register for a free spot. We're going on next week and it's going to be out of this world, I can tell you. These women sharing their stories are going to rock your world and hopefully rock the world. So you've got the link in the comments, you've got the link in above and below the video. And so if you feel like it, just go and register. Okay, so Bills, your card seems to be hiding. That happens. I shuffle, and no card is calling. So just wait a sec. We're getting there. Sometimes it takes more than a couple of shuffling things. There we go. There it is. We got a cup card. So again, the cups are connected with the emotions in our lives and with the elementor. And so it's always got to do with how we feel the events or the things, not about that, right? You got the Two of Cups. So the 2 is obviously one of the duality numbers, and this is about how it's better when there's you. It's about cooperation, partnerships. It can be romantic love. But the idea is that the magic that you produce is doubled because there's two there. So the invitation is to see where in your life you can get into more partnerships, and it can be romantic ones. Why not? But it doesn't have to be. It can be friendships or colleagues. The idea is really something deep, something profound in the cooperation, in the partnership, in the friendship, something around kindred spirits or soulmates, if we're talking romance. So how can you have more of that in your life, basically? Now, if we're looking for a shadow side, which we are always in the tarot, because the cards are always comprising the light and the dark and the shadow, I would, for you, so what I do is I read the little shadow sides on the little booklets that Chris-Anne wrote. And there's one that jumps on me and that I sense applies to you. And so I read it to you. So for you, Bills, I would go for not being open to receive. And so the invitation maybe here is to see how receiving will actually open up so much more, so many more. So I don't know if you say that, more possibilities in your life, more possibilities of joy or happiness and of magic. You see the rainbows there. So I hope that resonates, Bills. If it does, please tell me so. Mel, I'm so glad it did resonated. Similar situations still in present. That's why, Mel. That's why there is a confusion, because today's situation you can deal with, and it has a sense. It makes sense because it's now. You've got the power of the present to do there. But if it's it doesn't mean you still have to let go of the past ones. And then journal on why they're repeating them. Signing up now for the summit. Awesome. Do so. The summit is out of this world. These 13 women sharing their stories. This is changing the world. Luna, hi there. If you want a card, are you in France yet, Luna? I'm amazed. I hope that's fun. So yeah, if you do want a card, Luna, just say so. But sometimes the readings that go for other people still resonate for us as well. So yeah, this summit it's out of this world, and I have had this song in my head for sorry, I'm reading comments here. I've had this song in my head for most part of the day. I'm going to sing it again to you in a few minutes. But Bills, thank you. Of course, it does resonate, but I'm still confused on what to do. You don't have to do anything. Never. You can just be, be open to the partnerships that are showing up, to anything and anyone that is offering to give you something, and be open to receiving something, right? Not doing. Being on the other side doesn't mean doing anything. It just means being aware and open to receiving more, and see what happens when you engage in active receiving and in active partnerships, cooperation, and open up to receive more. You're going to enjoy yourself. I can see it, Bills. Luna wants a card. Yes, you're in France. Awesome. Hi, Jane. If you want a card, Jane, just say so in the comments, because I'm never sure. And as you know, I'm never pulling cards for people who do not literally ask for it. My pleasure, Bills. Go and enjoy your life. There's so much joy to be received when we open up to that, instead of wanting to be on the giving end all the time and doing. And the feminine energy in the world is about receiving and about being. And that's exactly what this summit will open up your energy to as well. So if you're not an attendee in the amazing Women Lighting the Way summits, please go and register now. I am now finished working on all these editing of the talks, and my mind is blown, literally. It's just like, and I realized when I recorded my own talk together with Chris, I realized why we were doing this, because sometimes you do the thing, and then you after a while you kind of understand why you were doing the thing. Well, I now know why I was doing the thing. It's not just because women's stories are important to hear. It's not just because the speakers needed to tell their stories. It's not just because you, the listener, need to hear those stories. It's because the more stories women share all over the world, the more the feminine energy awakens and is shared. So we need a library, a global library of women's stories, so that we know that women are having these stories, and we can be inspired, and we can connect, and men can hear those stories as well. So yeah, out of this world, register. It's free. Got 1 week of free replays, plus it's got perks. You get giveaways, you get freebies, you get amazing offers with each of our speakers, but basically it's free. So get in there. Sorry, I'm late. Luna wants a card and Jane wants a card. So let me do Luna first. There we go. Major Arcana, it's come out very many times this week. There must be something in the general energy. So it's the Hierophant. Ooh, I love pronouncing the word. It's not an easy one. So the Hierophant is the guru, but it's also the student. And what comes here is he comes to remind you that you are your own guru, that you are your own mentor, that you can climb the path to enlightenment one step at a time. You don't have to rush. Enjoy. Can you see the joy on his face? On your own. You don't need somebody else at this moment. You just need to trust that you've got anything and everything that you need inside, and follow your internal and eternal guidance towards enlightenment. There you can see he's got this Egyptian cross also on his t-shirt, which is basically an ascension cross. So usually when he comes around, it's a big time of going up to the next level spiritually, of course. So yeah, I love it for you, Luna. I hope you like it, and I hope it makes sense. I believe that, knowing that you are in France and that you're kind of giving yourself this amazing gift, it's part of this. It's kind of this, I give myself the time and energy to focus on my own spiritual enlightenment and my own spiritual path. Enjoy, Luna. Jane, hoping to meet your soulmate. I'm really hoping that for you too. And I cannot have an answer to that. First of all, I do not run an app for meeting people. But also, I strongly believe that we are the creators of our own future, of our own life, of our own present, basically. And so I don't know if you're going to meet your soulmate. I don't know if he is going to meet, or he or she is going to meet his or her soulmate, aka you. Maybe they're not ready. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe you'll change your mind. So the only thing I can tell you is what's the energy around and what you can harness, what you should be looking out for, and things of the sort. So I'll pull a card for you, but I do not have an answer as far as the future is concerned. I believe in card pulling and in tarot very, very much. And I don't believe in predictive tarot, because it is disempowering, to my opinion. It's completely disempowering. Nudrat, I got your question. I'm going to discuss it just in a minute. There you go, Jane. So you've got a Pentacle card. So the Pentacles are the suit of the tarot that are linked to everything that is material. So the concrete, the house, jobs, money. So anything that is really food, anything that is really kind of you can touch and feel. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So her deal is abundance, as you can see, and connection with nature, as you can see again. So there's a lot in the Queen of Pentacles that comes to say that she doesn't need anyone, right? She is a self-made person. She is strong, as in she's one of a matriarch, if you want. The energy of around her is a matriarch, but also a grounded person, somebody very down to earth and generous. She's kind of a Gaia archetype, and so what I'm feeling here is that maybe sorry, I'm just reading the shadow sides here, because I feel that there is something that is preventing you there, and I want to learn that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's in the shadow there is a helicopter parenting, and it doesn't have to be your kids. It can be even yourself. So micromanaging the universe, right? How are you not just being there? Look at her. Look at her, how she just owns herself. And I believe if we want to be in an open position for meeting people, then it's about owning ourselves, being truly and fully grounded in our own person, sorry, um, and really owning that and not being concerned with other people. So helicopter parenting, checking on everything and everyone, double checking yourself as well, and kind of never allowing the just the being and the grounding and the breathing. So I would just, sit in your power. Sit in your power. And if you can do that in nature, as in put your ass on on the earth, Gaia will definitely infuse you with more of this unconditional love that is so attractive to other people. I hope it makes sense, Jane. Now, Nudrat, if it does, Jane, please tell me so. I'm always interested in if the readings make any sense, because sometimes I go on and read things and I say what I sense. I tell you what I sense, but I'm not. Sometimes I don't even understand what I'm saying. Nudrat, I have no idea when will you get a job, and I'm not going to answer your question for many reasons. The first of them being, hello, I'm a person. You don't even say hi. You don't see, not even please. You just blunt your question on YouTube. So I feel completely disrespected here. So no, I'm not going to answer your question. Even if I could, which I can't. Because as I was saying, I don't believe in predictive tarot. I don't believe in telling you what your life will look like. You will get a job, darling, when you go and get one. The reason why you don't have a job for now, or part of the reason why you don't have a job for now, is because you are resisting having a job. I'm not saying it's never all circumstantial. But that's not a card reading, that's just my opinion. And I'm sorry if you don't like it, but I basically mostly feel disrespected here. Have a beautiful day anyway, Nudrat. Jane says it makes a bit of a difference. Yes, it should, because the important part here is you cannot be focused on somebody else that you don't even know, right? Because you've not met them yet. So what you need to focus is you, how you can become a magnet for that soulmate that you're hoping and dreaming about. So the more you are you, showing up as you, and grounded and connected with the universe and the earth and everything, the more you become a magnet for other people. But you have to be, first of all, you have to be honest. So be really owning who you are. And you are this amazing Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, trust that. If anyone else wants a card from the Light Seers Tarot, this is your final call, because I'm going to close this live in a while. In the meantime, this is also my last reminder for today, but I'll come back, that if you are not registered as an attendee for the Lights Here, so the Women Lighting the Way Summit, you are depriving yourself. You're depriving yourself and the feminine energy in the world. We need women. Hi, Chris. Thanks for the link. I've just put it somewhere else, so it's like all over the place. So yeah, this summit is going to change lives, the lives of the speakers, the lives of the listeners, and the lives, hopefully, of many, many more women around the planet. I trust that this is going to happen. This is the second edition of the summit. The first one was mind-blowing. The second is going to be even better, I guess. So I'll be back some other day, maybe tomorrow, maybe not, with more cards and more talk about the summit, because you might have noted I'm slightly obsessed. And oh, I promised I was going to sing the song again. So here we go. I've had this song in my head for most of the day, and it's connected with this idea that I need to be speaking about the summit. And the song is obviously Go Tell It to the Mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it to the mountains, women lighting the way is here. I'll see you. Bye for now.